Chiefs are staring at their longest offseason in a decade, and it could be just the reset they need. The Kansas City Chiefs dropped another game, losing 20-10 to the red-hot Houston Texans, putting their postseason hopes in real danger for the first time in the Patrick Mahomes era. Now at 6-7, they sit as the 10th seed in the AFC with the Baltimore Ravens, Indianapolis Colts, and Texans all in the mix for the final playoff spot. The Chiefs haven't missed the postseason in more than a decade, and they've reached at least the AFC Championship game every year with Mahomes as their starter. Even though Kansas City statistically still boasts of one of the elite offenses in the NFL this season, their flaws have become impossible to ignore, and Houston exposed all of them. The Texans' defense has made plenty of offenses look bad this year, but it amplified some of the Chiefs' biggest issues. Playing with backup offensive tackles didn't help, but the wide receivers' inability to win contested catches or finish plays continues to be a major problem. Mahomes gave them opportunities, but drops and missed 50-50 balls turned into turnovers against one of the league's strongest secondaries. If the Chiefs want to win more championships, they need legitimate playmakers, guys who can battle the NFL's top defenses. On nights like Sunday, it becomes glaringly clear how much weight Mahomes carries, especially when Rashee Rice isn't playing at a star level. The issues don't end with the receivers. The Chiefs' complacency at running back has been costly too. Missing multiple offensive linemen against Houston's elite front didn't make things easy, but Kansas City still managed only 67 rushing yards on 22 carries. Kareem Hunt and Isaiah Pacheco are tough runners, but they're not dynamic enough to save the offense when everything else is sputtering. Their 31.8% rushing success rate, non-scrambles, was their third worst of the season per True Media. It shouldn't be this difficult when you have Patrick Mahomes as your quarterback. The team's floor is already most franchises' ceiling, and although there's been some bad luck in close games this year, the mounting losses force the Chiefs to confront the ugly truth. Last year's roster shortcomings didn't disappear just because Mahomes is a magician. Kansas City needs firepower, real, game-changing, elite-level talent. The front office has struggled to find consistent, reliable support for Mahomes. With a player of his caliber, adequacy is enough to contend. But adequacy cannot be the standard. Honestly, missing the playoffs might be the reality check this organization needs. The Chiefs have coasted on Mahomes' brilliance and Steve Spagnuolo's defensive wizardry for too long. The Chiefs still rank top 5 in multiple offensive efficiency categories, mostly because Mahomes elevates absolutely everything around him. And their defense, while inconsistent, held Houston to 20 points, enough to win most games. But the sloppiness, the miscues, the lack of perimeter talent, the run game stagnation, the red zone struggles, it all adds up. Kansas City currently has a plus 63-point differential, 10th best in the NFL. They aren't dead yet, but one more loss would effectively eliminate them, and they likely need to win out to even have a chance at sneaking into the postseason. The final stretch will be fascinating, but let's be real, this should never be the Chiefs' situation while Mahomes is still in his prime. This offseason may be their longest in a decade, and maybe exactly what they need to rebuild the machine around him.